smiley smiles. Lots and lots of smiley smiles.
Recently, my phone went off telling me that there was an Amazon flash sale. I checked it out and it was the Eclipse LED light strip kit by HitLights, I believe. From what I understand with HitLights, I've seen a ton of their kits all over the place. They seem to range from the average consumer to professional use. So I figured, why not? $14. Give it a check out. When you open the box, there's obviously a thing that prompts you to register your item. And in this case, I'd say it's a good idea. Though the reviews for the Eclipse kit is pretty much on the strong side for a good buy, you will find that there are some unfortunate few that come into problems. I'm one of them. We'll get into that later. When you open the box, you'll have 1 foot each LED light strip kits. Very flexible with 3mm tape on the back, so you can attach them to damn near anything. Your standard 12-volt power adapter, power cable, block, whatever the hell you want to call it. And you've got your extra 4-pin thingies that go into the extenders. I don't even know what the fuck these things are called, but most LED kits that you find for computers have pretty much the same stuff. There are also some clips that I'm sure are used to hold down these 4 extra wires for extending your cables. Since the LEDs themselves have 3mm tape, I'd assume the clips are for wire management, for those people who have OCD when it comes to their computer and lighting setups. I'm not one of them, thank God. You also have your standardized receiver and your little remote. There's a few snazzy little colors. Red, green, blue, yellow, orange, I was about to say teal, purple, cyan, white, and so on. Your instruction manual that shows you how to use it. Honestly, it's not really rocket science. It's probably why the instruction manual is so tiny. And that's about it. The instructions also prompt you to check your LEDs and make sure they all work. At this point in time, I then became painfully aware that my LEDs had an issue. And that was, while sifting through all the colors, green was the dead LED color. Fucking bummer, dude. You need green to get all the other colors. Well, you know, for strobing and so on and so forth. I find that white isn't actually white. It's, I don't know what the fuck color is. Kind of like a bluish something or other. It's really dickish. Yellow doesn't really work. So, if you have a defective one, send it in immediately. Especially if you want to have the accents that, or colors that involve the color green or yellow, you know what I mean. You can't really have RGB without the fucking G, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, since I pretty much wanted it for the cool blue, I figured to install it anyway. I know, I didn't really do an install video for this, simply because, you know, come on dude, it's LED strips. It's so easy to put them on your desk. You don't need help with this. Plus, I was watching Cheers, you know. I know what you're thinking, Cheers, what the fuck is that? It's a real old television show. Back in the day, Sam Malone. Boy, those are the days. When you could tell a chick she had a nice body when she hold it against you, and no feminist jumped out of the bushes demanding you go to jail. As I said before, green is dead. So this limits your color choices. And in fact, it makes some color choices kind of pointless. Like blue and cyan. Cyan's basically blue in my case. Green doesn't exist. Orange is like in slightly off red. Purple's still there, yellow not so much, and white. You still have the flashing and strobe effects for what it's worth, but once again, without green, you don't really have the full range of colors. I contacted the manufacturers through Amazon, which led to the only option I had was to pack up everything and send it back. And I contacted the main website, no one's gotten back to me yet. I figured this is something as simple as maybe a receiver change or something. Maybe the power brick ate dick. You know, is there just a replacement part I could get? There's no sense in me boxing the whole thing up and sending the entire thing back and waiting another week or 2 or 3. So I figured, whatever, live with it. Sucks to suck, as Gina would say. And on that note, I figured I'd cover this. It's a short little buyer's remorse, but not really much buyer's remorse, so semi-buyer's remorse. Odds are if you pick this up, you most likely be one of the people that have absolutely no issues whatsoever with this. But keep in mind that there are a few people such as myself that experience problems with this, including the kit not working at all. So it's something to keep in mind. Amazon does offer no hassle refunds, as long as they get the product back first. In the long run, It depends on if you really want to sit and wait for a replacement. You might not. Maybe you would. Who the hell knows? On top of that, for $14, can't really complain, to be honest. I mean, whatever. Big whoop, dead colors, so I won't have full strobing effects while I watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh god, woe is me, first world problems. And on that note, I'm the hell out of here. You know the whole spiel. Rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. If not, who gives a damn? I can't actually give more of a shit than me in the age of apathy, you know what I'm saying? But if you do follow me, it only makes my voice louder. It only makes me more prominent in the gaming and tech world as the one guy who isn't in anyone's pockets and isn't afraid to say the 7 dirty words. Because frankly, I don't know why everybody sits there and pretends like they don't curse. You bang your head against a damn wall. You're gonna go, oh, fiddlesticks! Like in some Charles Dickens novels. No, you're gonna scream, fuck! My insurance doesn't cover splinters in my skull!